When heading to the Lake District over the Easter holidays, solitude is something that is often elusive. Most of the popular fells are covered with people jostling to find that perfect spot for a selfie. However, there are little pockets of the Lake District where you can still find some solitude even at busy times of the year. Today, we found ourselves in one of these rare, idealistic and yet peaceful spots as we climbed Great Bourne and Starling Dodd. Well, good morning from a very sunny Lake District once again. It's only exactly a week since we did our last walk in the mountains, but as you can see, the weather's absolutely beautiful. We're in April and we've had a week of solid sunshine. I don't think we've seen a single cloud in the past week. I think it's supposed to carry on for a few more days, so we wanted to take advantage of it because you don't usually get weather this nice for this long in April. So we're right in the northwest corner of the Lake District today at a really nice little place that we like, Ennerdale. You might be familiar with it. There's quite a few little Wainwrights around here, so we're doing two today. Just trying to remember the names. Great Bourne and I think it's Starling Dodd. It's quite a long walk, maybe 7 or 8 miles, so a bit longer than the ones we've done recently. So it'll be a good test for our fitness, but I think doing them more regularly now we are getting a bit fitter. But it's a lovely day, as you can see, just nice. It's about 15 degrees it said it'll get up to. A bit colder on the tops obviously, but yeah, nice and warm, just a slight little breeze, so it should be really nice. So we are in the Easter holidays, so we did want to come somewhere a little bit quieter today, obviously, because I think all the busier spots, Keswick and Windermere and all those areas, will be quite busy, I think. So we wanted an out the way spot, so we've just parked on the car park. Just something to mention about the car park here, actually. It's a National Trust car park, you can see it there. I've been here before, I think it was free, but you had to pay this time. It was £10 for all day, which I think is the most I've ever paid. However, I put my card on it and it kind of made a beeping sound, and then it sounded like it was printing a receipt and nothing actually happened, and then it came up saying the car parking machine wasn't working, it was out of order. So I don't know if I paid or not really. I didn't get a ticket, which is a bit annoying, but I looked around the other cars, I couldn't see anybody else with tickets, so hopefully it'll be alright and we don't need to worry. But yeah, just to bear that in mind, there are a few parking spaces up the road we did notice that are obviously free, so yeah, £10 a lot for a day. There's no toilets or anything, so yeah, find somewhere else if you can. But anyway, we're here now. Like I said, it's about a 7 or 8 mile walk, so quite a long one. We'll be looking forward to it. So yeah, so it's Great Bourne first. We're heading kind of away from the lake, and then we walk along the top of the hills and then back down following the is it Ennerdale water, I think it's called, back to the car park. So it'll be a good walk, and we'll see you on the way around, no doubt. So we've just gained a bit of height now. You can see the lake down behind me. So we're just skirting around the bottom of the hill. You can see it up there, that's where we're going up. So we just make our way around there, past a load of sheep, and kind of up onto the shoulder of the hill and round the corner. So it's lovely so far. Just walking up a little brook, you probably saw it in the video. Beautiful clear water. Tempting to kind of put your feet in and have a dip, but I think it was the end of the day we might be doing that, but not at the start of the day. So yeah, so we're just going around the corner now, and then we'll be going quite steeply up, I think, so I'm sure you'll see us on the way up there. So just about halfway up the side of a Great Bourne. It's quite hard work. Do you concur?
I'm shattered. But I'm fat, so.
It's quite steep, but we're enjoying it. We've just had a little stop for some lunch. So yeah, it's so nice in the sunshine. The views are beautiful. Just been watching the jets flying down the valley as well. Down quite a long way below us, so it's nice to see them from above. I think nearly every time we've been out in the last few months we've seen the jets, so yeah, it's been good. So yeah, just like I say, about halfway up, just making steady slow progress. It's nice and quiet. We've not seen anybody again. Nice to find a secluded spot on what would usually be a fairly busy day in the lakes, I think. So yeah, we'll carry on heading up, and hopefully it won't be too long till we're on the top of Great Bourne. So hopefully you can hear me over the breeze. We've just got to the top of our first little peak. Little cairn back there, probably see it over my shoulder. So now I didn't realise we do have to drop down a little bit before we go up Great Bourne. I'll just spin you around and show you. So we're going up there onto the top. That's the top of the first wade route we're doing. But it's been a really hard walk going up there. But yeah, it's a bit easier now we're on top. Just another steep bit now, then I think it gets a lot easier from there. So yeah, we'll make our way up there and see you on the top of Great Bourne. So we're up on top of a Great Bourne. Hopefully you can see me with the sun behind me there. That's better, I think, isn't it? You can see the trig point just behind me. I've just come down to the shelter there. I've just come down behind because it's a bit breezy up here. It's not terrible, but it's just a bit breezy, so it picks it up on the camera. So it's just in the shelter here, but it's lovely up here. I thought it'd be a grassy swim, but it's not. It's just full of boulders. A bit difficult for Toby getting up here, but yeah, nice when you do get up here. We still haven't seen a single person on the entire walk. Been walking for a good 2 hours, I think, and not seen a single person. So we can see the views now where we're going. I'll stand up in a minute and show you. But you can see down to Starling Dodd, where we're heading to next. It's quite a long way away, actually. A bit of down and up, but it looks fairly steady, so not too bad. But yeah, beautiful views, all the hills around. See just over the back of the camera there to where we were last year. I think it's Greg and Lankrig. And then over to Pillar and Steeple and all the hills over there. Then to the other side, you can't see from where I am, but over to, is it Buttermere and all those hills over there. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'll stand up so you can see, but yeah, really nice little place and lovely to have the summit to ourselves. So I'm going to get the drone out for a little fly as well, I think, in a minute. But yeah, I'll just do a little spin around for you so you can see. So yeah, down the valley there, it's beautiful. See, I think that's Great Gable at the back, is it? Or is it Pillar? I'm not sure. I know Pillar's at the front, Great Gable's at the back. Then over to Red Pike up there. Then it's getting Grassmore up there. And back to where we've come from. So yeah, beautiful views. So yeah, I'll get the drone out for a bit and then we'll head on to Starling Dodd. So we're just down in the dip now between Great Bourne and Starling Dodd. See Starling Dodd behind me, that's where we're going now. It's lovely though, nice and warm in the sunshine. Cold breeze still, but yeah, you probably just see me flying the drone as well, chasing Michelle with that, so I'm catching her up now. But yeah, it's quite a long way up actually. We're surprised how far down you come. Didn't look that far on the map, but it's quite a drop. Then back up the other side, so you can see over my shoulder there where we've come from, and then that's where we're going. So yeah, probably about half an hour to the top of Starling Dodd, and then it's all downhill from there. So yeah, we'll carry on. I'll catch Michelle up, and we'll see you on the way up Starling Dodd. So we've made it onto the top of Starling Dodd. Toby's not too happy about it though. You might not be here because it's quite breezy up here, but the views are fantastic. Just look at that down there. Beautiful view of Ennerdale all the way down, and the views back over there, back over to Great Gable. It's absolutely stunning. So yeah, really nice. It's quite a big last pull up to the top there, but it's well worth it when you get up here. So I won't do too much more to camera because I think it's a bit loud with the wind, but yeah, we'll just do a bit of flying with the drone, then head on our way back down. So I'll see you on the way down. So I just wanted to do a little film in here. We're on top of Little Dodd, it's called. You can see the unusual little cairn marker there. So according to the Walk Lakes guide, we go down here. It looks pretty vague to be honest, but it's the only way through the trees at the bottom to get back down to Ennerdale. So yeah, the other route is going up Red Pike, which certainly don't fancy today. We're already tired. It's been a long walk already. So yeah, so I'm going to head back down now. It's quite a steep descent with not many paths, so we'll see how we get on, but I'm sure I'll do some filming on the way down. It'd be nice to get out of the wind because it's freezing up here now. So yeah, we'll see you on the way down. So we're just kind of trudging down some heather. It's quite steep, but it says, I don't know if you can see down there, it said on the guide to follow the little old fence poles. There's a couple down there, so we're kind of heading for them and hoping for the best. Toby's struggling a bit. How you managing? It's quite difficult walking through the heather, but we'll manage. So we found our way into a little gully. We're really struggling walking down that heather. But you can see it's just a little bit of a gully. A lot better for Toby. Yeah, it's still very, very steep, but you can actually see down at the bottom. I don't know if I'll pick it up on the camera, but that gap in the trees, there's a little faint path running through there. So that's apparently the only way to get through back down to the main path at the bottom that takes you back to the lake. So yeah, so it's going to be, I think, very painful on the knees for the next half an hour, but yeah, it'll get us down quickly at least, so hopefully we'll manage okay.
Found it. Toby, waiting.
So we're just about at the bottom of the gully. It's been absolutely horrible coming down there. So steep, and it's either really loose shale rock, which is no good for Toby's feet, or really steep slopes with really thick heather, which isn't great for Toby either. So we were struggling, but poor Toby, we couldn't carry him because it was too steep to pick him up. So yeah, it's not a nice route down, but I don't think there's many alternatives unless you carry on for another mile or two around to Red Pike and then come down a less steep path. But we're almost at the bottom now. There's still a bit more scrambly bits to get down, but we've done the hard bit. So yeah, Michelle's just down there, as you can see. So yeah, it does level out a bit soon, so that'll be a relief. And then it's a nice easy walk, about 2 or 3 miles back to the car. So yeah, we'll get down there and then things will get a bit easier. We made it! So we finally got back to the forestry track at the bottom. You can see it running along there. Back onto level ground. It was really difficult coming down there though. It took us a long time. Got sore knees now. But I thought I'd just film here in case you do the walk in reverse. I don't know why you would, but in case you did. So this is where you go, you get to this gate, and you go through the gate up there and head off up through the gap in the trees, up through that route there. So yeah, so now it's about, I'm hoping, no more than 3 miles back to the car, but it's nice and flat, so it should only take an hour or so, maybe a little bit more, because we'll have some stops, I'm sure. But it's already 4:30, so it's getting late, so we're just talking about it, and usually we just go home and have our tea at home, but we're saying, it's probably going to be after 6 by the time we're back at the car, so probably going to head into Keswick, get some fish and chips, which will be something to look forward to and a bit of a reward, because we've done a lot of exercise today and a lot of walking, so yeah, that'll be nice. So yeah, a bit of a slog now along this road, but at least it's sunny and nice, and there's still a little bit of a breeze keeping it cool, so we'll enjoy that. So yeah, I'll probably see you on the way, and hopefully it won't be too long till we're back at the cars. So any of you know this walk might recognise where we are. We've just made it to the little bridge going over the river. Random dog there, don't know where that came from. So we've just stopped for a bit of a rest. It's really nice here, the windy shade. We've been in the sun all day, and it's kind of got to the point where it's a bit much really, so it's nice to get out of the sunshine and have a bit of shade. Just about to have my cherry pie. Michelle's already had theirs earlier. If you saw the video last week, you'll have seen us talking about these from T-Bay. So yeah, they come highly recommended. The pie mill cherry pie. So going to have that, have a bit of a drink. Toby's gone for a bit of a paddle. Going to chill out. Then yeah, it's about 1.5 miles back to the car. So yeah, we'll see you later. So just made it back to the car. Whew, we're shattered, but we've really enjoyed our walk. It's been beautiful. Such a nice day. So lovely coming back along the lake in the sunshine. But I've just checked, it's nearly 9.5 miles, so it's yeah, been a fair walk. The longest one we've done for quite a while, to be honest, so we felt it, but we have really enjoyed it. So if you made it all the way through the video, thank you for watching. We do really appreciate it. If you'd like to give it that's how tired I am. If you'd like to leave us a comment and like the video, that'd be helpful. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel too, that'd be fantastic. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on our next adventure.